Good evening, sir.
You're the new officer?
Yes, I've been to battalion headquarters. They told me to report here.
Good. We've been expecting you. Sit down, won't you?
Thanks.
I should take your pack off.
Right.
Will you have a drink?
Well...
You don't drink whiskey?
Oh, yes. Just a small one, sir.
Whiskey takes away the taste of the water.
Oh, yes.
And the water takes away the taste of whiskey. Just out from England?
Yes, I landed a week ago.
Ah, Raleigh.
Yes. Well, here's luck, sir.
God luck. Cigarette?
Thanks.
Oops. Ever been up in the front line before?
Oh, no. You see, I only left school at the end of last summer term.
I expect it's all very strange to you.
Yes, a bit.
Well, my name's Osborne. I'm second in command of the company. You only call me sir in front of the men.
I see. Thanks.
You find the other officers call me Uncle.
Oh, yes.
What's your name?
Raleigh.
And Raleigh. A master at rugby.
Oh, you may be a relation. I don't know. I've got lots of uncles and things like that.
We're in moving to these trenches. Captain Stead's in charge of the company.
I know, it's an amazing bit of luck.
Why did you know?
Rather, we were at school together. At least, of course, I was only a kid and he was one of the big fellows. He's 3 years older than I am.
He's up in the front line at present, looking after the relief. He's a splendid chap.
Isn't he? He was a skipper for over at Barford and kept wicket for the 11. A jolly good bat, too.
Did you play rugger in cricket?
Yes, of course. I wasn't in the same class as Dennis. I say, I suppose you ought to call him Captain Stanhope.
Just Stanhope.
I see, thanks.
Did you get your colours?
I did for rugby, not cricket.
Rugby cricket seem a long way from here.
They do, rather.
We'll play a bit of soccer around from the front line.
Good.
So, we're at school with Stanhope. I wonder if he'll remember you. I expect you've grown in the last 3 years.
Oh, I think he'll remember me. You see, it wasn't just that we were at school together. Our fathers were friends, and Dennis used to stay with us in the holidays. At school, of course, I didn't see much of him. But in the holidays, we were terrific pals.
He's a fine company commander.
Bet he is. Last time he was on leave, he came down to the school. He just got his MC and been made captain. He looked splendid. It sort of made me feel...
Keen.
Yes, keen to get out here. I was frightfully keen to get into Dennis's regiment, and I thought, perhaps with a bit of luck, I might even get into the same battalion.
It's a big fluke to get into the same company.
I know, it's an amazing bit of luck. When I was at the base, I did an awful thing. You see, my uncle's at the base. He has to detail officers to regiments.
Ah, General Raleigh.
Yes. I went to talk to him on the quiet, and I asked him if he could get me to this battalion. He picked my head up and said, I'd got to be treated like everybody else.
Yes.
And next day I was told I was coming to this battalion. Funny, wasn't it?
Extraordinary coincidence.
And when I got to battalion headquarters, and the colonel told me to report to C Company, I could have cheered. I expect Dennis will be frightfully surprised to see me.